Good afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and as you know, I've been doing videos and losing videos right and left all day long. This is actually I'm calling it the second video. There will be three this week, and this is the second of the three. The first one was a very clean explanation about the expectation for alchemy for the balance of the year, a balance of the semester, and concentrating on the case study and the discussion question. So I'm not going to belabor that again. You really need to watch that closely and to take a look to get on it right quick to move things through properly. This one particular video will be pretty brief. I just wanted to put Diana's professionalism to soothe her enthusiasm and her professionalism, because I probably make her very nervous because of the way I sometimes do things. That's on me. That's not on you, Diana. I'm admiring it. So at any rate, so this particular one will be about the assignments, whichever way to call it that. And I'm going to share the screen for a minute. This won't take long, I don't think, except there is one problem. And that's not on you either. That's sort of on me. And my fingers, of course, I won't forget to do that. I'll save that for the end. And already I have a problem, so I can't share the screen until I bring up the assignments. Okay. What is wrong with me? Start again. There we go. I think. Okay. Won't take long. All right. So you did the one case study. We took care of that. You've been doing discussion questions all along. And my fingers, of course, I can come back to that. Well, one thing I'll say about the discussion questions now is the next several discussion questions will be committed to alchemy, just so you know that. All right. And the first one is due next Wednesday. All right. Now we'll go back to this premise here, the final project, which I thought I changed, but apparently did not. So let me redo that. Oh, no, I did do it right correctly. I'm sorry. Originally, I had the assignment due on no, I want to change that. I thought I did. Why can't I find what I want to do? All right, I'm not going to belabor that now. I had this assignment due for the 8th. We're going to push that back to the 12th. Oh, I see what I'm saying. I did. Okay. All right, I'm going to model something else to do today. I'm going to model the final project. That's due in a minute. I'm talking to myself here. I made a mistake. Let me skip over that for the minute. The case study, the final reflection, that's been shifted to the 12th. And that will be based on the alchemy process that you're in right now. Okay. So the alchemy process will consist of building up from the discussion questions and the interaction among yourselves and your two teams to come up with a solution to the case study, is where we're taking you on that. Originally, I had to do for the 30th, and that's been pushed back to the 12th, which is the day before the semester finishes. The faculty memo remains due on the 20th. That's, I think, next Monday. I modeled that for you, and I gave you some videos about that. So that's good. The final project. Let's do that now. All right. All right. So the final project was, can you see this? Is my next question. I'm assuming you can, but it's in the assignment. The final project was 3 to 4 pages where you're going to create a strategic plan for your school. Yeah, we did talk about this already. Based on the collective mindset, the plan will include discussions of how you're going to go about solving the issue that you identified for your school system. So In fact, I think I actually gave you a template about this already. Follow the template. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. Today's the 15th. Next Tuesday is the 28th. I'm talking about myself here. I switched Danielle. We're going to do all right, I got it. We're going to do a Zoom extra help session on the 28th in case anybody would like to sit in on it. I'll take care of it there. Now, if you don't sit in on it, it's okay. You're not being penalized for that. I will record it and everybody can see it. But rather than belabor it today, I'll do that. I'll give my full love to it next Tuesday on the 28th after Thanksgiving. Essentially, you know what you need to do, and we'll go back and I'll just flesh it out for you that much more. So going back to the assignments, I think we covered everything at this point. So the reflection has been pushed back. Wow. To the 12th, and now I see it's now pushed back. Oh, reflections pushed back until the 12th, and for some reason, you know, it's not saving it. That's the problem. We'll make that the 13th, I think we said. Done, save. And it's due on the 13th, folks. The memo is due next week. Continue to do the discussion questions, and I'm going to do a Zoom about the as an extra help. And if you don't come, I'll take care of that next week. All right. So I think we've okay with that. Let me just make a note to myself to schedule the Zoom. And we're done with that. And I think the other thing, I'm having trouble with this. I never, as a professor, can confess my inadequacies, but I am because I don't know how to get the links from Dr. Gonzalez over to you. You can't be held responsible for that. That's on me. And I've been asking Dr. Gonzalez for feedback and help, and so far I haven't gotten it. When I get some help from Dr. Gonzalez and I can figure out a way to get you the links, we'll take it from there. Don't worry about it for now. You're not being penalized for that. You're not going, this is a recording. You're not being penalized for it. So don't worry about it. I just don't know what else to say. It's just, I think everything he's done is very valuable, and I keep getting the links from him, and then putting them on Canvas, and then putting them on Outlook, and then you're not. And some of you are telling me you're not getting them. So how can you go ahead and respond to them if you haven't seen them? And I even put a call into him. I haven't heard from him about that yet. So we'll come back to that somehow or another. But don't. Or maybe I'll substitute Gonzalez for something else, so you don't have to do any more work than you already have to do. And I apologize. I just apologize. As simple as that. I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to go to the next video so I don't muddle the waters as such here. So just stay with me. Don't leave because I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes.